up.
He did. He gave a feature to
Come on.
He gave a feature to Janae Aiko, that one way shit, and that verse was hard, and it's just like, bro, you too fire to just keeping it to yourself, being selfish, bro. Come on, please, just like I put that shit on my Instagram, just drop it, all you gotta do is drop it.
Just drop it.
That's it.
Whatever you did last night, drop it.
Niggas not gonna fuck with you. Niggas not gonna bother you no more. Just drop it, bro. Like, damn, it's annoying.
Yeah, so that's why I love Griselda. And why I say Conway is the best one.
Yeah, because they just...
He already got his shit. When this next shit drop from him, he gonna be like, this shit gonna be flames.
They just continue to give you, you know what I mean, different flavors, different shit.
That's
why
right.
Niggas love what we're about to get into next. That's why people loved Wu-Tang the way they love Wu-Tang.
Yes,
There was so much versatility coming and diversity coming their way that you like, damn. All right, let me slow it down myself and see what I like out of it. Like, cause I like it in total already. Cause he gave me the first song was all of them together. So I'm like, all right, I like verse 4, I like verse 2.
Yeah.
The last nigga, he retarded, but he spit some shit.
It's different.
So let's get into it. You watch the verses?
Yes, sir. I think I caught more so the second half because I forgot that it was on.
I was on from 8 o'clock.
High all fucking day.
I was on from 8 o'clock to the end of it, bro.
I'm gonna watch it.
2 hours and 45 minutes, bro.
I got it probably on track 7 or 8.
And you know what's fire? They walked in the building at 8 o'clock and started at 8:04, bro.
Yeah, it's game time.
They started right on time, son. Nigga, Ghost came out. Then Ray came out first, then Ghost came out, and Ray was like, yeah, I got my knife for you, nigga. I love you, nigga. Nigga, Ray was like, we about to drop some 40-pound TVs on their heads.
I could listen to them all day, bro. I tell people all the time.
And they was giving each other, after the songs and shit, nigga was like, oh, I got a leg shot. Oh, you just bruised me in my head. Nigga came out the clock. Nigga came out with the ooh wow. So shout out to Wu-Tang first of all. Shout out to Ray and Ghost first of all. Shout out to Verzuz TV. Shout out to Instagram.
Shout out to Trilla.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. And I told you it was gonna happen. They bought all them niggas out. Most of them niggas out. Hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's a celebration. But I want to get this out the way. This is my first one. Ain't no score to it. I tied it. Yeah, I was like, yo, it's a tie.
Nah, they was wildin',
10-10.
They was wildin', bro. I told niggas though.
I said it's a tie. I don't need to even, cause I didn't after the first. Not even that. Son, his first shit was Special Delivery. The remix. Ghost dropped that first. That was the first song, bro. So then I
forgot about that.
I forgot about. That it's a verse, and now I'm just
now you like, oh, it's lit.
He took me back to 7th grade. Mm-hmm. I'm lit already. He ain't even take it to where I would have been like, alright, there's some 80s shit from his first album. I don't really
90s.
He dropped me on some 99, 2000.
I'm like, what we was doing for a second.
I said, alright.
Before they stopped playing us on the radio.
I said, I don't even need to score this, cause then fuck it, Raekwon dropped Screw It on the Bobby. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like with Outkast. So it's like, alright, these niggas is wild. They wildin' right now. They dropping their remixes. Now they gonna get into. I'm not even keeping score no more. Fuck it, I don't even need to.
I ain't gonna front. When I was watching, I wasn't keeping score neither.
It was a tie, 10-10. Like, and if you wanna go like,
they got crazy.
You give Ghost the last 2 because he dropped his Neo and Beyonce bag. You like, alright, cool. But those 2 songs that Ray dropped for that was like, oh man. I thought he was gonna go in his Kanye feature bag from Dark Twisted Fantasy. I thought he was gonna drop that out, but he didn't. I was like, oh, alright. But they was wild as
I love that when I left and was going home last night, every car was playing some Raekwon or Ghostface shit. You hear me? Like every car. Wasn't Smoke on last night, bro. I put my headphones away. I said, oh, niggas out here playing Ghost and Ray. Shit, my drive-by might go down tonight. Let me put my shit down. It's lit.
Then round 2 goes Dini versus 10 Bricks. Hey, what we doing? What we doing? How I'm gonna be like, oh, Raekwon got that, yeah. Of course I'm gonna say 10 Bricks got that, but goes Dini? I can't be like, oh, it was a clean sweep on that track right there. No, I'm really rocking to both tracks. Like, oh my God, this nigga Ghost is crazy. And then most of the tracks you can't really score it because they was dropping their feature track, their albums together and shit.
Yeah, bro, they doing them together.
Like, yeah, so it's just like fucking man.
Yeah, like yo, you gonna help me out on this one? Yeah, I'll do a little bit. Like, I'm like, nah, this is dope. Where is this? Oh, it's not on title no more. Okay.
Round 3, you had Ghostface Killer, 4th Chamber.
Oh, yes it is. It's up there.
Against House of Flying Daggers. Like, come on, bro. Like, some Inspector Deck came out and started spitting.
He came out like 2, 3 times, or 2 times.
Capadon. Was that Capadon?
Nah, I could listen to this whole playlist today.
RZA came out. Then round 4, Mighty Healthy versus Mighty Healthy versus Incarcerated Scars. Incarcerated Scarfaces is so crazy, bro. That fucking track.
It's kind of hard. I think I'm picking Incarcerated Scarfaces only because that's my.
Oh, you want to pick the tracks?
No, I don't.
Oh, alright.
I'm just saying if
when
I had to.
When you hear something that you want to hear.
That's nostalgic. Like, I mean, Mighty Healthy too, but Incarcerated Scarface is just the way it come on.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was something. And my cousin, I told you he was Wu. It's crazy to say that, right? Because that was Wu, but he was Wu. He was Wu Tang, and he would play that shit repeatedly, bro. And I ain't even know what Incarcerated Scarf. That's how young I was back then. I'm like,
what are you talking about?
I know the words. I'm rapping the shit, and I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. And I get old. I'm like, Incarcerated Scarface. Oh.
That's nasty. Then you go to round 5, Black Jesus versus Live from New York. Nah, Ray came to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, nah, I'm not playing with this nigga.
Yeah, they wasn't. And he was before the last.
Yo.
You got A.
The Watch versus It's Yours.
Got it.
Yeah, I got it. And you could look this right here.
I got it right here. It's yours versus it's impossible. Oh my God, this was a night. This was a night. Only thing I really ain't appreciate was the view count, but I think a lot of people just didn't know or forgot that it was going on. So, you know, it happens, but shit is up on YouTube. They got it on Tidal, got the playlist on Tidal. What was after that? 100 rounds, I guess is when they flipped. 100 rounds versus Churches of Ghost. Boogie.
We got A Boogie in the building, y'all.
What's
you know what I'm
poppin',
saying? He just gonna have to see right there, and if he feel like jumping in the conversation, he could do that.
So I got it up to 100 rounds, and Churches with Ghosts. I guess that's when they flipped it, because it was like Raekwon went.
That's round 7.
I think that's when I came out. Or
Then you got round 8. Nah, they flipped it at 10, because then at round 8 you got Ghostface with Churches with Ghost.
yeah, that's what I said.
Against Ice Cream.
It's 100 rounds versus Churches with Ghosts. Ice Cream versus New Golf Flow.
Nah. Go to round 7. Impossible versus Raekwon, 100 rounds.
It's Yours, Impossible, 100 rounds in churches. Let's go. I just went through it again. Churchies.
So we have round 9 right now, right?
Ice Cream and New Golf Flow.
No, what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's right here. State of Grace versus New Golf Flow. Ice Cream versus Churchies.
They don't even got that on the site.
Yeah, they probably just got the track list, right?
Now they got it, but they got State of Grace. Okay, I see how they got it.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So it's Churchies will go versus Ice Cream?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these niggas was playing. But you see it like how you saying. Them niggas all on the same songs.
Yeah, so it's hard. It's gonna be hard to score that regardless because they all on the same tracks.
Mm-hmm.
But
I might have liked Ghost versus more.
I like Ghost versus more on tracks that's on Raekwon's album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you might like Raekwon's verse off, but that's the argument.
That's why you saying you can't judge it.
And that's why I think we all picked Ghost.
Yeah.
When we did it with Trav, because we was like, we all remember Ghost verses.
Not only just that, but Ghost has features on other songs.
You watched that shit last night? Yeah?
What?
The verses, Ghostface.
Raekwon? No, I was in the city last night.
Yeah.
Crazy. What you was fucking with?
Niggas said, damn, right? Ghost versus Raekwon?
Yeah, like,
I did that.
But, yeah.
See, and I just said that before I came. I said, the only thing I didn't like was the views was low. But I feel like a lot of people didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of us, because I missed some of it. But if
they
knew, he would have put it on his phone like, what? Hold on.
Yeah, if I would have known that, I definitely would have been
I was about to go at it.
The highest it got to was like 100.
Mm-hmm.
100.
Which is disrespectful to me. Like,
that's my touchdown.
And still, I don't think it's disrespectful because you saw the comments.
No.
How it was getting crazy. I think the real core fans was there.
Yeah,
you know
I think a lot of people just didn't know.
But also, like I said,
broadcasted to a lot, as much as everything else.
They started on time.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock on the dot. Yo, other verses usually start at 9:45.
Yeah,
9:30, and it says 8 o'clock. Yeah, so they let it build up.
We'd have been able to hit. I'd been able to hit niggas. Like when I got on, it was like 8:30. That shit was already.
It was rocking. It was up to like around 7 already.
Yeah.
And that's when Ghost was like, yo, this shit moving fast.
This shit moving fast?
Nah, niggas be on here for 4 hours.
That's when I got on. He's like, nah, niggas be on for 4 hours, man. Like, we had 10.
I was commenting. I was like, nah, y'all get unlimited time. Fuck you talking about.
I don't know if you see me. I'm putting fire. I was like, I'm here.
And then a lot of niggas like to do life stories before the track.
Right.
So I don't know if
they wasn't going. They wasn't.
They had like 2 or 3 intermissions where they talked about shit, but it was Raekwon like, yo, I'm about to, let's get back to it.
And he wanted to rock out. He was like, I'm
he
feeling
came
the
out with
energy.
the Parkside tee.
Park
Hill tee. And
but yeah, man, it was
Ghost came
dope.
out with the mink. Yeah, it was too. I wasn't.
These track lists is just crazy because you got New Golf Flow versus State of Grace.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, what round is that?
That's 9, right?
Yeah, New Golf Flow versus State of Grace. Then round 10, you got Nutmeg versus Criminology. Like,
Jesus
bro,
Christ.
what we doing here? What we doing? I can't pick out of those 2 songs. I'm going with Criminology, of course, but
because that's the more.
that's the one that I heard more.
Yeah.
That's the one that I know.
It resonates more.
Then you got Wu-Tang Clan, Cream versus Holla, Ghostface Killer. So, what you gonna do?
You gonna divvy it up?
Going with Cream. But that's not a Raekwon song. It's just that he picked that as his track because his verse on it.
Yeah.
So Ghost could have just been like, fuck it, drop my verse on that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't. There's nothing you can do with that.
So I guess with that one, it would be basically who verse was harder.
Yeah, that's why it's called verses.
Yeah.
Because then you could dig into any feature verses that you got. If you got more than a 9-bar count, even if it's with the hook or anything like that, you could win it.
Right.
Yeah, cause
so that's why Core was tight when Ashanti took the Fat Joe song and put it on Her verses.
I mean,
Because she don't got a verse on it,
yeah,
but
she
she's
just got
in the
the hook.
bridge, in the hook. In the
That bitch is way.
but I don't think you.
When you been that bitch and tapping me.
In all honesty though, like I felt like shouldn't have put that in there. That's
She
like
shouldn't have
that ain't yours.
Play
Like,
your shit. You should have been singing the hook.
that is a Fat Joe
That's
hit.
that's
Like,
Yeah, that's like R. Kelly playing Hotel.
that's a fact.
Cassidy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you
Right.
featured.
But his verse on there is all though.
No, nigga. If R. Kelly played
He had a verse
Hotel,
on there. He just got a
if
bridge
R,
in the
no,
hook.
he just got the bridge and the hook.
Right.
If R. Kelly played Hotel in his verses, niggas like, nah, that's an L.
Nah, yeah,
Nah,
that's
what is he
definitely-
doing? What is he doing?
That's definitely.
So, yeah, man.
Then you got
They switched it up.
Rainy Days remix. Oh my god, he should have played the original though. Against Daytona.
Yeah, I like the it's not being Daytona 500. It's not, bro. Daytona 500 is one of my favorite songs,
That's what
bro.
we got here too, Ghostface.
You know that song, bro?
Yeah, bro. Especially after last night. That beat is dope.
What I'm gonna do is keep it grind. What? I love that song, son.
Bro, around 13, he came out with Glaciers of Ice. Then my son Ghost came out with
Get the fuck off the benches. When you see me coming, get the fuck out the entrance.
You know
Run!
Because cops got
Cause cops got guns.
They killing niggas. Look.
Motherfucker.
Hey. Look at the score. Shit getting crazy this year. I'm telling you. I got Illinois though. I need them to keep going. Alright,
Yeah, man. Run is
it's a classic verse. It's a classic.
for that
song.
time. If you were alive and outside at that time when Jadakiss and Ghostface dropped Run, while Stop and Frisk is still alive and thriving, you know why that's that shit, bro. What? If they too deep and one is a bitch, she getting knocked out.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I'm down there,
That
man.
nigga gonna have to catch me.
My Tim's too heavy, man.
Then you get to round 14, my son Raekwon pulled out the blade like, nah, he pulled out John Blaze.
Yeah.
He pulled out John Blaze and Ghostface pulled out It's Over. I'm going with John Blaze. That's too fire. Fat Joe, Big Pun, Nas, Jada.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he wasn't playing fair with that.
Man, that's crazy. Like, oh my, not to interrupt, but when you like drop those names all on one track, it's like at that point in time, niggas didn't understand the significance of it. You know what I mean? It's just
Because
like
they not even in their prime. They like in year
You
3,
feel
4,
me?
5. They like rocking like fuck.
Yeah, bro. That's why I love that. I love going back and listening to
And
that.
that's the draft class right there. Like, and what was that? Jada is the baby right there.
Yeah.
And he probably had one of the hardest verses on there. Then you got Yayo against One. Shit get crazy. I'm going with One. But again, we not counting the score. We just giving y'all the song. Rich and Black against Back Like That with Neo.
That's a
Rich
round.
and Black.
That's a round.
Featuring Nas.
That's a round, bro. That's what? But Back Like That, bro, he was talking to bitches crazy on that.
That's a straight
Come
up
on. Leave a mark on you.
hey, he got violated, man, so I can feel why he, you know what I mean, that
Come to the
animosity.
block and never had no band. Knowing that me and that
Oh,
nigga ain't
and
friends.
somebody put in the comments, Ghost always knew how to make a radio hit too. So that's the thing with Ghostface. It's like, yo, this nigga's fucking.
That nigga made a domestic violence hit, bro. And he did that in the hood. I can't, it's hard to pick against that track for me, son. I love that song.
And you know how I feel about Neo. That's my guy right there. So.
What you did was whack. You don't get the nigga back like that.
Then Raekwon came back with verbal encounters.
With him up in these streets.
Verbal Encounters.
Oh man.
Then Ghost came with Never Been the Same again, featuring Carl Thomas.
Never been this. Remember that video? Yo, Ghost was on some shit at one point, bro. Pretty Tony stop, bro.
I'm not playing with you bitches.
I never been the same again.
It was on his Bobby Brown shit.
Mm-hmm. The things you put me through.
I'm going with
I try to be a better man.
Verbal Encounters.
But you ain't understand. No, nah, I can't, bro. I can't. He was talking real nigga shit on them tracks.
Around 18. Cash Still Rules, Scary Hours. Ooh. But then my son.
Yo, they almost threw a shot at Drake. Did you hear it? It was about to happen.
But they said they fuck one though.
You heard it, but you heard about to happen? The nigga almost made it happen.
Well, how it sounded, man.
Niggas said, yo, it's scary out, yo, scary. Yo, niggas be, niggas be,
yeah.
nah, but we fucking boy, remember?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard it.
And I apologize for not bringing y'all shit up when we talked about it too. But against Summertime, he pulled out the Beyonce. Nigga Ghost pulled out the Beyonce bag.
I told you,
What you
bro.
want me to do with that?
But
I
niggas
remember
crazy.
when I first met you.
Niggas before all that, bro. Niggas got crazy. Niggas, I forgot they was on the Freaking You remix.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? Them niggas perform that shit together. Some
That
shit
Tiana
afterwards.
Taylor track was tough too.
Yeah, it's nasty, bro. It got, like, Ghost got crazy in the end.
Yeah.
Pulled out the Mary Jane.
Like, he just gonna pull out. He just gonna pull out a top 10 track of all time. It doesn't matter, whatever, right? Whatever track you put against it. Like your last track, you trying to be funny, my nigga?
All that I gotta do, bro. That song, at one point,
All them niggas in that building was.
that was my favorite as a kid. That was my favorite song. Cause that he was rapping about what if you wasn't going through it, and experiencing it, niggas you knew was plucking roaches out the cereal. What? That nigga was talking crazy, going next door for bread, next to neighbors. Man, I said, damn, that is everybody's living like this.
Yeah, bro.
That track did it, bro.
2 on the foot, 2 by the head.
I ain't listening to it, Johnny P. the bad. I was like, fucking, I ain't even gonna say his name. There's a prominent man out here. I ain't gonna say his name. God damn, you
That
right.
nigga called your phone tomorrow.
That's showing you defamation. Not going through it. Nope. Not I. But that's a fact.
Bro. Yeah, bro. But this verses was well appreciated and what we need.
Where you rank it? Where you rank it?
That's
rank
crazy,
it?
right?
Where you rank it?
It's in my top 3.
You scared. You scared. You be scared.
It might be number 1.
It might be number 1. You could go ahead and say
It might be number 1.
it might be number 1, bro. You gotta watch it.
Because all the interludes and like I
The
said,
energy, the lingo.
This is the first verses that I went
all the
from
way
beginning to the end. I didn't log out not one time. I stood on it.
Due to the end.
Yeah, cause I love Wu-Tang. I love Ghost. I love Raekwon. I love that type of. I think that's my favorite era of hip hop. That kind of hip hop.
Yeah.
They was almost like that persona of the gangster shit, right? But they gave you so much different shit that it was like, oh, you could be more than just a gangster on music. You know what I'm saying? They was playful. They was smart. They was intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it might be number 1 so
It's
far.
my
You know what I'm
favorite
saying? Because
I can watch this over and over.
Everything combined. They kept the competitive nature, but the love.
Yeah.
They kept the bombs coming, knives coming, guns coming, and they appreciated when they did each other's shit. You know what I'm saying? They told each other what they appreciated. The people that came out during the shit. Young Dirty Bastard came out.
RZA
Came out.
Master Ace came out.
Master Ace. Inspector Deck, which is one of the best lyricists ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I could probably, I haven't seen it yet, but I could probably see where y'all coming from, because me, it was gonna be Gucci and Jeezy.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, these niggas met shooting at each other too.
But
So to get from that point to here,
it.
it's still like, I know it's been like 40 years in between, but still.
But that's top 3 too for me, Gucci and Jeezy, just cause the
just
feel.
because of that feel. That's why I like.
Nigga, I was in my crib, scared that night. Like,
you know what I'm saying? And that's why that's there.
And last night, like, I'm at work watching this, like icing my door, nigga. Like I'm looking for somebody to slap. I'm like, I'm in the building by myself right now.
What's up? Right? Scuff my.
I got the box cut in my mouth, nigga.
What's wrong with you? You know what time it is?
I'm gonna have to.
But yeah, you gotta watch it because they got it in full already out.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
And
it was a good film, man. I'm all about good energy, and I like competition. I knew they was gonna be competitive because, like I tell people, they competitive on tracks that they on.
Mm-hmm.
So to compare it and sit there and get paid for it, man, these niggas gonna go crazy.
Yeah, son.
That nigga went and put the fucking the bink on. Like, hold on, I'm in Pretty Tony time now.
The Wallabies on.
Yeah, had the wallows on, niggas is dancing and shit. So it was dope, man.
Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Staten Island, man.
Well,
that's my second home in the borough.
And they announced the next versus.
Yeah, Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley Brothers.
Earth, Wind and Fire against the on Easter Sunday. What? What? You know that's my type of music. What? I'm sitting there like this, nigga. I might pop a little Pinot. You know what I'm saying? Hey? I'm not even smoking pot today, like just papers.
They like just straight papers.
Paper.
You got a lot, like the J to this one, like hoes.
Bunch of J's on the
Can't even do the king size. Got to do the 1.5 joint.
You might have to go get some bamboo or something.
And they announced 420.
What? Who?
How high?
What you mean, how high?
That's what it's titled. Who do you think is gonna be on that
I don't know.
I think it's a Red Man, Method Man.
one? Redman versus Method Man.
Yeah,
I said they were gonna do that.
It's about to get lit.
But alright, they both got hits by themselves. In my opinion, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like their biggest hits
All together?
are together. So how you pull that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
I think it's equal.
Yeah, it's very equal. That's why them come
I think it's gonna look like
because that METHOD. Now that was like
that shit. He got that shit with Mary.
He got You're All I Need. He got Takal.
Oh, the whole cow shit.
He got he could pull out Cream. He could pull out whatever he wants from Wu-Tang.
See, but now y'all basically y'all just said Method Man won already. You feel me?
No. Because then Redman got Superman. Redman got.
I'm not disrespecting it, but it's not. To me, it's not. It's like Method Man is Method Man, and I'm not.
Method Man is a top 10 MC.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like, and y'all corrected me because, like I said, I felt like their biggest hits were together. Now y'all throwing out the Method Man hits. It's like, pretty much, that's 6-1, 6-0 already. Like,
you think so?
Nah,
I'm gonna need you to go listen to Muddy Water.
No, I'm not saying
no.
Redman ain't Redman.
Nah, for real. I'm gonna need you to go listen to that.
I think
you could be like, before this shit happened, you could be like, oh shit. Because a lot of people not really in tune with solo Redman.